Ever feel like you're suffocating your characters with too much detail? Like you're trying to control every little thing in your story and not leaving any room for the reader to breathe? Well, here's a secret. Sometimes, the best thing you can do for your story is nothing. Let me explain. Back in college, I took a screenwriting course paired with an acting class, and we got the chance to see our scripts come to life on stage. The theater professor dropped a piece of wisdom that stuck with me. Actors are always going to try to make the part theirs. They'll have to come up with something to make it their own. If you pin them down too much, they'll take the character somewhere you never wanted. And that advice isn't just for scripts. It applies to storytelling. If you try to control every little detail, you'll end up weighing your story down. You might think you're painting a picture, but you're really just creating a fence. Readers, like actors, need some space to bring their own imagination into play. They need to fill in the gaps with their own thoughts, experiences, and interpretations. If you give them enough of a foundation, enough details to form a consensus about your characters and events, you're doing your job. But don't over-explain. If you leave a little wiggle room, the reader will make your world their world. They'll add their own color, texture, and shape to the story, and that's where the magic happens. Now don't get me wrong, there's a fine line. You can't leave everything to chance, and you need enough direction so your reader doesn't get lost. But don't be afraid to leave a few details out. Leave some space for the reader to step in, to take up the brush, and add their personal touch. So next time you're writing, ask yourself, am I leaving enough room for the reader to imagine? Trust me, that space will make your story feel more alive than any description ever could. And if you're enjoying these tips, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. I'm dropping more writing tips every day until the Writers of the Future contest deadline on June 30th. Don't miss out. Keep writing and let your readers fill in the blanks.